I prefer to make my half-square triangle units larger than I need, then trim them down to size later. This creates a perfect half-square triangle every time. To make a half-square triangle unit, you will need to start with 2 squares of different fabrics. Cut your squares 7/8 of an inch larger than the half-square triangle size required for your block. For example, if your block requires a half-square triangle unit of 4.5 inches, cut the 2 squares at 5 3/8. On the wrong side of the lighter fabric, draw a diagonal line corner to corner using a removable marker. Position the 2 squares right sides together, lining up the edges and the corners. Pin in place if you need to. Sew a 1/4 inch seam on each side of the line. Cut between the 2 lines of stitching on the line that was drawn. Press each unit towards the darker color. This makes 2 half-square triangle units. I'm going to use the Tucker trimmer to trim my half-square triangle to the size needed for my block. I'm going to use the sides that are marked with the 4.5 and the 4.5. I'm going to put the diagonal line on my seam with about 1/8 of an inch of fabric on the right side and across the top. Trim off no more than 1/8 of an inch. Remove the ruler, rotate it, place the diagonal line back on the seam, and you're going to line up the 4.5 marking down the left side and across the bottom. Trim the right side, trim across the top, and there you have a 4.5 inch half-square triangle.